Good morning, everybody. Well, I figured I'd cover barred rocks this morning. This is one of ours. We've got probably 3 or 4 of them, so they're actually a very, very good bird to have. And the reason I wanted to make this video on this particular bird is because they're kind of in line with the other 2 that we've already covered. There is a couple of differences though. So when it comes to the barred rock, as you can see behind me, she's down there just hanging out. And of course, we got little Roo. He's coming up for the camera again, so forgive me if you hear him again. But I'll try to keep him from crowing as much as possible without bothering him too much. So anyway, let's get back to the barred rocks. So, when it comes to a barred rock, they start laying anywhere from 16 to 20 weeks, which is really good because they're not that far off from the Sussex or the Rhode Island Reds. Their prime laying, however, is only like 1 or 2 years. But one of the cool things is they can lay for 10 to 12 years. Okay, so not really that big of a deal, all right? So I didn't really get too much of an egg count on this one, unfortunately, because it is really hard with the way the barred rocks are and the way their prime laying works versus how much they lay throughout their years of life. But they do lay year round, so that is also another bonus. And then on top of that, they can live up to 15 years. Yeah, I know, right? 15 years on a chicken. So that gives you an idea. I mean, you get one, you have your first year of no egg production. You've got, 10 to 12 years of egg production after that. If your bird lives 15 years, I'd say you got a deal. So I just figured I'd cover that one for you because a lot of people are asking a lot of questions and stuff like that, and I just wanted to show you what these birds look like. If you're interested on the feather, on whether I can identify a rooster or not, I got a video on here you ought to check out that shows some of my fly tying feathers and how you can distinguish at home the difference between whether you have a chicken or a rooster at an earlier age instead of waiting for a crow or anything else. So, like I do every single time, I'm going to go ahead and go over these one more time just for you guys, just so there isn't any errors when it comes to the barred rock, okay? So they start laying 16 to 20 weeks. Their prime laying is 1 to 2 years. They can lay for 10 to 12 years. They live for about 15 years, maybe even more. Some of them do, they live over 15 years, and they lay year round. Now, one of the things you do need to know about them is they're iffy. They're not mean. They're definitely not your I'm gonna cuddle with you pet unless that's the way you've raised them their whole lives. And that's just what I've noticed. I mean, everybody's got all their different opinions, but I've noticed compared to the Sussex specifically, there's a huge difference between whether this bird will let you hold it or not, okay? A Sussex, as you saw from my battle axe video that I've got, she's awesome, okay? She loves cuddles. The barred rock, not so much, all right? So you guys take care. I hope this was helpful for you. If you find any of this information helpful, check out the rest of my chicken videos and all kinds of stuff like that. And if my teeth is one of the things that you're like, check out the video on that too. It's not a sore topic. I don't mind talking about it, and so, it's no big deal. So like always, like this video if you did, share it with a friend if you would, and smash that subscribe button, kick the bell out of the window so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. You guys take care.